we were about to drop here in the reef, and then we noticed this little spot here. And check it out. This is what it was. It's kind of cool to see something on the map and then see what it actually is. And it was loaded. It was a honey hole. Check this out. Now, I had some hard times. I think my tip was a little bit, boom. I think my tip was a little bit loose, and it made the shots off. I was having the hardest time nailing them, and it was going, I went down to 117, so that's pretty darn deep. The lowest I went on this dive was 120 feet deep in the ocean, which is about 36 meters. That's my first lionfish. Let's see what we got here. Now look at that hole off to the right. That is a place where I don't want them to escape. Oh my God, he went right up in there too. So once they go into that barge, boom, and I missed that one too. My goodness, guys, you should fire me. Boom. Don't worry, I get better. Just give me a minute here. I got that one before he could slide into that hole. The barge is kind of, it's hollow in the middle. So there's a lot of areas for these lionfish to get away. And if you look close, check out that lionfish along the side of the barge. I thought maybe that was all the lionfish on this barge, but I was pleasantly surprised that there were a ton. And boom, oh! Now I had to go back to where he was because he was about ready to go down inside. I shot at him again, I missed again, and the third try, I finally got this guy. Now these are extremely invasive, and this spot has not been hit, so all of these lionfish have piled up. Look at that, so cool. All those little fish, all those little fry were about to get eaten. Those lionfish have probably been here for quite a while. And look, there's another one. Look at how well they blend in. Boom. To the side there. I actually used a pretty cool app that can adjust the colors so you can see things a little bit better. This is pretty darn deep, so the coloration is very mild in this video, but I like how this program helps too. It's called Dive Plus. It helps to eliminate some of that blue and make it more of a, looks like it's almost in shallow water, but you still lose those colors quite a bit. Check it out. My computer's telling me you're a little bit too deep for your mix, bud. So I don't want to stay too long in here, but I need to accomplish my task. And as I go around the corner, I am so surprised and pleased. Look at this. Got another one right along the side. That's a big one too. Boom. Oh, look at that. He got away. Now this, guys, I won't lie to you. This was kind of weird. Boom. There was a whole bunch of current, and I shot that guy, and he got stuck down. As you can see, I'm trying to keep my balance, but the current is pulling me up over this wreck. And as I go over, I just had to get rid of the spear, and I get caught up on the wreck. So I'm literally trying to keep my balance, and you can see that string right there. It's attached to the reef, and I'm physically just dangling from a string. I don't know how it didn't break, but somehow I was able to turn off the camera, get things reset, and I got myself out of there. I just left it attached there and got rid of the string so I didn't have to deal with the flag line, because that was my biggest problem. And I pulled this guy out and put him in there and then go after the other ones. The big one first. Boom. It was pretty cool. I managed to get, this is already up to what, like 7 or 8 fish, 9 fish? My goodness. See that guy floating out in the sand? This spot was absolutely incredible. This is what you call a definite honey hole. Boom! Look at the size of that one. Holy mother. Now after this, I'm going to post another video of what happened once I went to the main reef. But this video is just incredible. Look at all these cotton wicks. They were just getting eaten all day long for I don't know how long, guys. They were being terrorized by these fish. And normally, you would see things like groupers and jacks. There's another one off in the sand. He kind of left the wreck because he saw me kind of coming. And they go off and see if they can, boom, find some sort of food off there, farther off the wreck. They kind of stalk a fish further away. But luckily, the holes weren't as present on this side for them to get in, or they were just so focused on eating that they weren't able to get away from me, which is great. Now look at all these little fish, completely, helpless. And as we cruise along the third side of the wall, or actually the fourth side of the wall, we see one more big one, and that is the biggest one. I barely have him shot here. I try to get him in, and I know he's going to pull out if I try this, so I put him down on the ground and got ready, extinguished his little fish life and put him in the container. Now we're doing this strictly because these are extremely invasive, and we don't kill anything else. We only remove, ooh, there it is, boom. We only remove lionfish, period. That was a big one. And we save millions and millions of fish in the process. During this tournament that we're in right now, we got 349 fish. Look at that amberjack. Wow, look at how huge this fish is. That is so cool. They call those reef donkeys because if you shoot one or you catch one on a fishing line, it's like you're reeling in a donkey. They kick and buck and pull. Of course, we don't catch those guys. We don't want anything to do with that. So I'm going around. This is where we first started, the original side, and I noticed on top of the wreck, look who it is. Another lionfish right by the hole. So thankfully I got it before he was. You see how he's kind of staring at those fish. He was waiting for them to go inside of that hole and he was going to eat them. So I'm looking inside of the different portholes and things inside of this barge, seeing if there's any lionfish down inside of there. And I actually get quite spooked here in a minute. I go back along the side of the wreck and look into one of the larger holes on the side of this barge, and it freaked me out. I'm just cruising along, and there was a Goliath grouper in there. He's about ready to spook me. I think he just barked at me, and I didn't expect to see this great big fish. All those little fish right there. I go, oh, let me look inside. Right about, oh my God, he spooked me. There he is. He's a pretty good sized Goliath. He was probably 4 or 5 feet. I was a little freaked out. I won't lie to you. Well, this tournament was so much fun, and we have so many cool videos to show. Just keep watching, guys. And also, please give us a follow. We really appreciate that. Look at all these fish we saved. Those guys would just keep getting eaten and keep coming back and keep getting eaten. It would just be this never-ending onslaught. And we're going to go back to this wreck here probably in a few months and see how it's looking and monitor it. And you can see my reel sitting on top of the wreck. I'm going to go ahead and grab the reel and head off to the main reef. And in the next video, I'll show you what we're going to find on that main reef. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.